Hey, what's up, Jeff?
Hey, I don't know if you need to be informed of this, but there's a 1 year anniversary coming up. Well, I don't know if you really call it an anniversary. Um, are you aware of what's coming up next week?
Yeah, me getting hit in the face. Yeah, I'm aware of it. Yeah, I'm aware of it, so I'm not. I don't try to think too much about it. I kind of just like leave it in my past, and not really try to think about that. So,
Yeah, I was just wondering, like, do you want to play that day? Do you want to show March 8th that you're the boss or anything like that?
I mean, if I'm scheduled to play that, then I'll play. I don't think if I'm not scheduled to play that day, I don't think I'll go in the Woody and say, hey, I want to play on that day. But yeah, if I'm scheduled to play, I'll play. I'll 100%.
All right. Cool, man. Thanks.
We'll go to Kennedy. Go ahead, Kennedy.
Hey Willie, I'm TR's replacement.
Oh, yeah, she's TR's
Okay,
replacement.
nice to meet you.
Sorry.
So Woody's talked about a couple of times that he challenged you to work on your defense this offseason. You know, what in particular did you work on trying to get better out there? Was there anything specific that he pointed out, or did you just, work all around?
I kind of just work all around, like just like a complete like baseball player this off season. I think that was the biggest thing for me is just I wanted to get away and just kind of just like detach for a little bit and just get better like as an overall baseball player. So yeah, that's something that he's challenged me on. That's something that I've been challenged on every single year. So it was just piggybacking on that and just doing it every single day with the intensity that you try to have in the game. So yeah, I think that's the biggest thing for me.
How do you think you progressed defensively from last year? I know we've only played 4 or 5 games so far, but how do you think you've progressed?
I feel good. I feel good out there. I feel like I've been, I think I've only got like 2 balls, but the 2 balls that I've had, I felt good on it. I felt comfortable out there. I felt like I got a little bit quicker, which is something that I wanted to do coming into this season. So yeah, I feel good out there.
Awesome, thanks, Willie.
hmm
Let's go to Evan Grant.
Hello, Willie.
What's up, Ev?
You have had one at bat against lefties in each of the first 2 games you played, and you've got a left-hander in Gore today on the mound. How have you felt? Have you noticed a difference in how you felt in the box against lefties?
I'm being honest. I feel completely normal again. I don't really have that. Last year I would bail out on off-speed pitches. I would be really jumpy. I wouldn't really stay in there. In the 3 at bats I've had a walk, I've had a hit, and I've had a ground out. But I mean, I haven't jumped out the box. I haven't flinched, and I even told the staff, I was like, man, I think I'm back to normal against lefties. I'm not really having that. I don't have that. I'm not really having that thought in the back of my head anymore. So it's encouraging for me to feel that way because I usually do more damage against lefties than I do righties. So for me to be able to feel that way right now, this early in the spring, because usually this early in the spring I'm trying to catch up and trying to catch up to the speed of the velocity and stuff because we haven't seen a live pitch since September. So right now I'm a little early on everything, so I'm actually excited about that. And against the lefties, I feel back to normal.
And so I didn't get a chance to talk to you after the game against the Royals the other day, but it's, you step into the box against Bubic. It's a left-handed pitcher. It's the same field and all of that. Was there any moment or any thought in your head that did flash back for a second, or were you able to just completely block out that being in that place again?
I think I was completely able to block it out, honestly. It was weird because after the first curveball I hit, it was a foul ball. But I was like, oh, damn. I was like, okay, I actually feel good now. Like that, I think that curveball kind of got me back in there because it looked like it was going to hit me. But I was able to stay through it and, like, hit a foul ball on it. And I hit it on the barrel. It was just foul. So for me to feel that way, like I said, right now against live pitching, it's encouraging for me. I'm in a good place right now.
Perfect. How sloppy of a roommate is Joey?
Honestly, Joe's honestly not that bad of a roommate. I mean, he's pretty neat, to be honest.
I can't believe you said something nice about him. All right, thank you, man.
Okay, let's go to Chris Halleck.
Hey Willie, what's going on, man?
Hey.
What is the after everything that you went through last year, what would you say is the biggest goal that you have for yourself this season?
The biggest goal for me is just to, go back to being myself and just having fun out there. Obviously last year was a weird year for everyone, but I think for this year, just, when I'm having fun out there, that's when I'm at my best. So I'm going to just go back to doing that and, always smiling and stuff because that's where I feel like I'm at my best. So I think for me, it's just going back to doing that and everything else will take care of itself.
Easy question for you.
You done, Chris?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay. I don't know what happened. I said unmuted. So easy question for you. You're having a lot of fun right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Good deal. All right.
Yep.
Appreciate it.
Okay, we'll go to Levi, and then we got time for a few more. So go ahead, Levi.
This might feel a little redundant after your last answer, but I'm looking back, kind of zooming out big picture. I'm looking back at your entire tenure as a member of the Rangers organization. You came in pretty confident kid. I think the quote was what position do you play? I play 3 holes.
Oh my God. Yeah, that was. I mean, honestly, that was back in 2016. Like, I went through my stage where I was just like, kind of like, that guy. I'm completely different now.
Well, so that's where I was going. I feel
Yeah.
like you're really confident.
Yeah.
When you were young, you've had some moments since then that have, what's the best way to maybe humbled you a little bit,
Mhm.
for better or worse. Kind of up and down, right? Like where do you feel like you are right now after, kind of looking back on this journey you've been on the last few years?
Honestly, it's been like a roller coaster ever since I got traded over. I've had my highs and lows. So, I'm trying to think. Like, I've been with the organization since 2017 now. So, it's definitely been a journey. But I mean, honestly, like it feels like I almost got drafted by the Rangers. Like I feel like I, developed like my whole career through like with the Rangers just because like I've been through so much like emotionally like like on the field and stuff. So it almost feels like I got drafted by the Rangers in a way, just because of I've been through everything with them. It hasn't been a smooth sailing ship. So I mean I feel like that it just makes me feel like I've been a part of the organization ever since I got drafted in 15. So I've done all my growing pains with the organization, and I mean I feel like I've came a long way because I used to be, really, immature when I first got traded over. I only thought about, just one thing, and that was hitting and stuff. So, and I mean, there's other ways you can like help a team win. So, I mean, I feel like I did like a lot of my, growing up in the last 4 years, like, yeah, with the Rangers. So, I mean, it's a good feeling because I feel like, there's a lot of stuff that I've learned.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we'll take Steven and then Emily, and that will be it. Go ahead, Steven.
Willie, it is good to see you having a good time and laughing again, man. But hey, we were talking about it's been a year, but because of everything that's happened with COVID and everything just so uncertain, like you said, everybody had a tough year. Does it feel like it's been a long, long time? Does it feel like just yesterday? I mean, it's just it just seems like everything's just time-wise. It's just been weird. How does it feel for you?
Yeah. I mean, it feels like it's been forever ago, I'd say. Yeah, but it is crazy to think that it has been a year. But the only thing I can really remember from that is just just waking up in the hospital and I had tubes all down my throat and I was like, I couldn't talk, so I was like, what's going on? So I was kind of confused about everything. But I mean, I can remember it like it was yesterday. I can't remember like getting hit in the face, but I can just remember the feeling of waking up in the hospital a few days later, and I was confused on what's going on. Obviously, I couldn't talk, but I was just like looking around, like kind of just like out of it. So yeah, it is weird to think that it's been that long already.
And with the season, obviously everybody else had a 60-game season. So I mean, in some sense, you didn't lose as much of it as everybody, as you would have in a normal year. If it had been a full 162, does that help you a little bit knowing that maybe you're not as far behind because everybody else lost so much as well time-wise?
Yeah, yeah, I'd say so. With it being a shorter season, I think everyone's kind of in the same boat. I mean, obviously, besides the teams that made it to the postseason and was able to play deeper, but I think everyone's in the same boat. And I mean, this year it's gonna be fun, and I'm excited for it.
All right, man. Thanks.
Okay, we'll finish with Emily.
Hey Willie,
Hey,
do you feel like you're better equipped now to handle competition?
Yeah. I mean, I feel like it wouldn't be a normal spring training for me if I didn't have to like deal with some type of, something going wrong, or it's not going wrong, but like something like, pulling against me. I feel like every spring training I've gone into, it's been something I had to like deal with. And last year was the first one where I kind of could have just, took a deep breath and kind of like prepared for a season, and then I got hit in the face. So I mean, I feel like every spring training there's something that I'm trying to like battle and stuff. But that's been something I've dealt with my whole life though, and you know what I mean. So I've always been like the guy that's like been like the underdog. So I mean, I don't really like try to like look at this spring training too much differently. But I mean, I'd say for sure, yeah, I'm definitely more equipped for it, and I'm excited for it though.
And do you think that's just experience, personal growth, or age, maturation? Is all of those things combined? Is that why you feel like? Because you don't seem as I don't like bogged down.
Yeah, yeah, no.
Is that a fair assessment? Is that a fair assessment?
Yeah, no, that is. Yeah, I think as older I'm getting, I think I'm like constantly growing every day. So, me looking at things from different perspectives and trying to use it as motivation to keep on getting better every single day. We have a lot of good guys in the camp and like a lot of young guys. So I mean, it's exciting for like our group, for our team to I think everyone on the team looks at it the same too. Is like because everyone's young, everyone's close. Like we have a close like young group. So I think everyone looks at that and they kind of like feed off of the energy that we give in the clubhouse and stuff. So I think everyone's looking at it as an opportunity, as more as like not really like, I mean, obviously people are looking at it as competition, but I think they're also looking at it as opportunity. Like maybe they can be like, this is the year I can go prove myself, and whatever happens happens. So I mean, I think that's how everyone's looking at it though right now.